Hey folks, I got a little tool organization problem, and it's kind of because I just don't always take the time to put my tools away right. So I need to do that, and to help me, I've got a piece of foam core back here. That's just some foam core board kind of thing. Anyway, in order to try to get things a little more squared away, I'm going to try to make, I guess, something to lay in the drawer, cut out spots for these tools. The toolbox isn't anything special. I think I've shown it before. And it's, like I said, it's nothing special. So I've got a few tools. These are my go-to. These are the tools that I go for just a lot of different stuff. When I'm cutting out a holster, the two tools that I use the most, I'll use my head knife and I use my Stanley knife. They're the two top tools that I grab. When I'm doing bags and stuff, wallets, I'm grabbing skiving knives. And these are the two that I go to the most. This one, and I know somebody's going to get on me in the comments, and they're going to say some stupid thing about it. I've been really unimpressed with this knife. This is a CS Osborne. It is a 67-1. Now I have worked on this edge to no end, and it is still not real good. There's a lot more work to go on it. It would not skive. I couldn't get it to skive for nothing. I think it's going to be a great blade for what it's made for the skiving that I want to do. But I can't get it sharp, haven't gotten it sharp enough yet. This is a difficult angle to work with, being rounded. So there's the profile of it. And for what I want it for, it's going to be good. A really good knife to have. But I have to get it to the point where it'll do it. Right now, it's just not there. So I keep working on it. Every now and again I'll take some time and do a little more on it, a little more. Just got to get it sharp enough. So I do work on it, and I do work at using it, but it is not one of my go-to blades yet. Hopefully I can get it to that point. And I may have to send it to somebody to get it sharpened so it's, razor sharp, because that's what it's got to be to skive leather. It's got to be razor sharp. These are. I might have a video coming out. I reprofiled, not this one. I did a whole reprofiling on this blade, and it is laser beam sharp right now. But these are, I gravitate to these for skiving, these two for cutting, and I do a lot of skiving with this knife, a lot. This is kind of a go-to blade. Once you learn how to use one of these, they're fantastic. I've done a lot of skiving, and it'll skive anything. But you've got to learn it, learn how to use it, and you've got to be careful with it. So really, in this piece of black foam came with the toolbox, and it was in the bottom of the drawer. So that's what I've got to work with. I can add about 1/4 of an inch on the end is about it. When I'm cutting out usually bags, I can use the rotary cutter, and this will cut oil tan. It doesn't do real good with thicker veg tan, but anything up to, say, a 4 to 5 ounce, the rotary cutter works pretty well. So one of the problems I have with this toolbox is it's about 3 inches in the back that I just can't get to. That's why I have stuff like my round knife and my head knife up there. This blade can go up there. The rotary knife can go up there. Stuff like that. Which leaves me some room to add other stuff along the way if I need to. I think I might just leave I had my strap cutter in there. I don't use it that often, just for cutting straps, but I might just, leave it in there. Just kind of lay it in there. I don't think I'm going to necessarily keep it that way. But there's a guard on this, on the rotary cutter, so I'm not going to get hurt with it. Won't get no owie. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the strap cutter. It's kind of it's a pain in the butt when you got to find a place to put it. But it's the handiest dang tool that you got when you need it. So, just trying to find a good layout. Right now, this is looking good right here. And I think that's how that's going to go from here over. Like I said, it's hard to get back here. I can, it's not impossible, but it isn't easy. And this is pretty much my main cutting tools, aside from, there it is, my little snap knife. Use that all the time. That's kind of a go-to, that's why it sits in the cup here. So the strap cutter is probably not going in there at all. Might just throw that right up in the top here for now, so it's out of the way. So yeah, there's kind of what I'm doing. I just have to do something. I do have my scissors. I use these for fabric. I wasn't going to put them in here, but maybe I should. You can put them along the edge. So just like, kind of like that. Maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know what to do in the back there. Maybe if I just slide like that up. Slide that up. At least that's stuff that I can, you know, with that 3 inches that I got up there, I can still leave room down here. Nope, not real good. You know, I can still reach the handles and pull them out. Put the rotary cutter here though. Go something like that. I bought these in a 3-pack. I could probably put one in here just to have an extra one. I think I like this. Leaves me access to all my spare blades. These are for the skiver, the safety skiver. And I think I can deal with this. I think this will work out. This is probably, you know, it's not a tool that I'm going to grab a lot, but if I can't find one on my bench, I know where one is. I know where the spare is. I can slide that over, put that there. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. I did take a picture of it. And now I just got to get to cutting some foam board. So, this is all it is. Had it knocking around here for a little while. And, yeah, I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to go 2 pieces deep. The first piece I'm going to cut out exactly what I have here, and then the next piece I'm going to cut out just for the handles, because the blades seem to sit up a little bit. So that's the way that's going to go. When I cut this piece, I was 3/8 short of the bottom of the drawer, and I want this to fit nice and snug down there in the bottom of the drawer. So I cut it out. I'll use this on the bottom because that'll still be okay down there, because this will just get cutouts for the handles, not for the actual blade parts. This will just be the handles. That'll fit down in the bottom. That'll be fine. But the top piece is going to get cutouts for the whole tool and set down in there. So I want that to be fit snug in the drawer. So I had to cut it in half, and it'll get dropped in there in 2 pieces. Just the way I got to do it. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. So, and I do have an air compressor, so if I ever need to blow this dust and crap out of there, because it gets dusty in here, whether I like it or not. So, I rearranged things a little bit so I could accommodate for a cut somewhere, and the cut wound up right dead center. So, let me bring up my picture that I took. Stupid phone, rotate. I really hate my phone. It's time for a new one. So, we still have this tool here. That one there. That one there. This one goes here. I did put these blades here. And then right at that seam, which I'll probably just use that seam and cut around it, I have the safety skiver. I have this is over just a little. I did put my safety skiver blades here, right there. These blades went right here. This little guy went right here. The blades for it went right with it. And then the scissors went here. And the rotary knife went here. And I'll snug things up a little bit, but that's roughly the layout. So all I need to do is trace everything, cut them out of this piece, stick this to the back, and just cut out the handle parts of these tools. These won't get cut out for the blades. They won't get cut out at all. This knife won't get cut out on the other piece. I might cut out just part of the handle here on that piece. This handle. Yeah, that'll be about it. Won't be much. So, I'm gonna get to tracing. The best thing I found to trace on here is my fabric pen. If I can find where I stuck the doggone thing. Here. Because it's silver. Since I have it in 2 pieces, I'm going to work on it in 2 pieces. That'll just make it a little easier. So everything is getting cut out of here. This one I put the safety beveler right up to the edge, so I just kind of cut a notch out of there. Make life a little bit easier. I'm going to go just a shade wide on the lines, I hope. It shouldn't be too bad to cut out. You may be wondering why I'm going to this kind of, why someone would go to this kind of trouble. And it's pretty simple. The more organized you can be, the more productive you can be. And that's just one of those silly kind of deals that you learn over time. Not only is this more organized, if I have something, if I look in my drawer and my Stanley knife is missing, I know it's missing because it ain't in there. I don't have to dig because, you know, I got a bunch of crap in my drawer. So there's the first one. That's how the knife will sit in there. And then there'll be another piece so that the handle will sink down in there a little better. It'll just kind of sit in there. I'm going to get the rest of these cut out and we'll move on from there. Well, here's half of it all cut out, both sides. Pretty slick looking. The whole idea is this tool sits in here just like that. The blade rests on the second piece under there. Just kind of sits there. Doesn't have to be a super snug fit or anything. The rotary knife sits in there. Scissors fits in there. Each tool has its home. But I have to put both pieces together. And that, for that, I think I'm just going to use, oh come on, that one, I might have to cut a little, we'll worry about that later. I'm just going to use some two-sided tape to put the two pieces together, just because I have it handy, and it'll work. I'm just going to get all this pulled off. I'm going to get it stuck on here. Move on to the other side, get that done, and I'll show you the drawer when it's all complete. Alrighty, there it is. I think it came out pretty good. Got an extra snap knife in there. Still got the one on top of my bench here. And you can see there's kind of that overhang there. It's about 3 inches of overhang in the back there. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And that's it. A little tool organization to be more efficient. Now I know that if there's a spot missing in there, that there's a tool missing and I better find it. And the sooner I find it and get it back in its spot, the more efficient I'll be the next time. So there you go. All that being said, if you like some of these kind of videos, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. If you are, never mind. Hit that like button. Leave comments on whatever you like. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. I'll do some more. And with that being said, y'all stay safe. God bless. Check out the link to my Amazon store down below. It's an affiliate link, so it helps out the channel. And we'll catch you in the next video.